guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Sadna from Sadna's Flavors. Guys, we have another delicious recipe that I'm about to cook for you guys right now. Okay, this is duck. Okay, this is duck. I season it very well. I let you guys know this is my green seasoning that I have, and I season it very well. Okay, I like to put it together, tie it up with a cooking string, because I like to fish it out at the end of my dish, okay, when it's done cooking. So I season this very well with my green seasoning. Everything is inside. I wash this with vinegar 7, 8, 9, 10 times. Also, I washed each pieces after that individually, run it under the water, make sure everything is out, and it feels the texture of the meat feels like it's clean. Okay, this is all my aromatics for my curry. Guys, I have a pot here, a pan here, cooking, not cooking, but it has oil in here, heating up in the meantime, so I can start cooking. Guys, I'm gonna go straight into cooking. I do apologize, I do have a cold. Like I said earlier in my last video, I was starting to get a cold. Now it's there. Okay, so I do apologize for my voice, but we are going to start cooking. Okay, we're going to go straight into it. This is a really good one. All right, so I'll see you the next step. All right, I'm back. The oil is really hot. Now we're going to add the onions in here. Oh, did you hear that? That's what you want to hear. That means your oil is hot, okay? All right, we're going to stir this up. We're going to let the onions sweat and get into the oil, infuses the oil. So this is just only going to go for a minute. You don't need it any more than that, because you just want a little bit of flavor into the oil and get it out, because it's going to cook throughout the curry, okay? So it's going to gradually have that oniony flavor in there, okay? All right. Now this has been sweating. We are going to add, I have here garam masala and ground jeera in here. We're going to give that a mix. Also, we're going to add my curry powder in here. I have some ground garlic. I add garlic also in my green seasoning, but I like to add a little bit more. Okay, I like to add a little bit of tomato paste as well in here, guys. If this here is starting to be like this, very thick, do not panic. Add a little bit of water, okay? We will just add a little bit of water. That's it. There it goes. Add a little bit of water. Don't panic, all right? I'm going to add my aji. Salt to taste. Like I said, you can always add later more if it's needed. We're going to give this curry mixture here a good mix, okay? Incorporate all the ingredients that we just added here and make sure everything is cooked well, okay? I'm going to add some black pepper. As well in here. Wow, I love that smell. I love the smell of curry. Really good. Alright, I'm going to add some more water. Keep adding water. And add a little bit more water, because we want our curry mixture to cook. Okay, that's what we want. We want it to cook. You don't want it grainy. We don't want it nothing like that. We just want it to cook very well. We want it to separate from the oil. We're going to add some more water. We're going to let this go. We're going to give it a chance to cook. I'm going to add a little bit more water, because I really, like I said, I don't want it grainy. I want it to really cook. So that's what I'm going to do right now. Alright, so now we're going to let this go. Let it cook down. Let it bunjay. And let it get to that, to where the oil is starting to separate from your curry. Alright? Alright everyone, I'm back. This curry mixture is starting to separate from the oil. And that's exactly what I want. It smells really great. It's looking really good. Just keep turning this in this process because you don't want it to catch and burn. You don't want your masala to burn at the bottom, alright? It's going to have a bitter taste. And we don't want that. So, let this go, keep going. Like right here, it's in bits of pieces of oil. It's just like starting to separate from the curry. Alright guys, now is the star of this dish. We are going to add it in here, which is the duck, okay? You hear that? Make sure you get everything out of here because all the green seasoning is in here. It was marinating in the fridge for a few hours. Alright? So now we are going to coat all the meat with that curry mixture. Okay, we're going to coat. Oh, I wish you guys could smell this. Oh my God, it smells so good, so good. Oh, it smells so good. Alright, so we are going to make sure that every piece of this meat here get coated with that curry and all the green seasoning. Gets married with the masala mixture, the curry mixture. Don't just look at me. Oh my God, this looks so good. Alright, now that's happened. Now that we're done with that process, we are going to cover this up, okay? Because we want all the liquid from the meat to draw out and dried out, completely like cook out, alright? So we're going to cover this. And we're going to let all that liquid from the meat come out, okay? And I'll show you what that looks like. Okay, everyone, some of the liquid has released from the meat. As you can see, it's more watery, more liquidy from how we originally, when we first added the meat. So this is going to release a little bit more, and we'll let this dry down. Let all the liquid dry down and get back to how it was when we first added it in, okay? So we're going to do that, and we'll be back. Guys, I'm sorry, if you haven't subscribed yet, please do subscribe, like, share, comment. I would really appreciate it. Alright? You do have to clean your stove, guys, because curry, it goes everywhere, alright? So please clean your stove because you don't want it to stain your stove. I have a white stove and it's very, very difficult to clean. So that's one of the tricks. Okay? Plus, it makes your cooking area a little bit cleaner, a little bit more presentable when you're cooking. It makes you feel better as well, alright? So guys, if you haven't subscribed, do so. Like, share, like I said. Those are my Facebook. That's liking my page. And watching my videos, please subscribe to Sadness Flavors on the YouTube channel. I will appreciate it, okay? Okay, now let's take a look at it. We are going to, wow, look at that. Now this has bunjay. It's been bunjay down. That water that the meat, the duck has released, it's bunjay down, like it's dried down. It's been burnt out. All you're left with the masala mixture and the meat, okay? So that's what we want. It's called bunjay down, okay? I had a kettle going, guys, of hot water. Now we're going to add hot water to continue the cooking process. You don't want the cooking process to stop. So we're going to add water here as much as you like, all right, to continue cooking that meat now. Because that meat is very tough and it needs to boil and it needs to cook and be tender, okay? So now we add the water. We're going to give this a stir and we're going to let this go, okay? We will check it every 5 minutes or so. Make sure you constantly turn and nothing gets stuck to the bottom, all right? All right, everyone, I let the water, the first set of water go down. So now it's starting to stick to the bottom. Guys, during that water process, like I said, always keep turning. Look at that. I have to wipe that up later when I'm done here. Now I'm going to add the second set of water. Okay, because that meat is still not tender. Okay, this is a very tough piece of meat. Okay. How do we know it's pretty tough still? It's because we take a piece of meat, the meatiest part, and then we try to take a fork and break into it. And if it cannot go through, the fork cannot go through the meat, it still needs to boil. It still needs to go down. Guys, you can use a pressure pot or a pressure cooker or whatever it is to cook your, there's a duck, and it will be done in no time. But I don't want to do that, you know, I don't want to do that. I like to cook my meat and let it cook slowly and let it do its thing, okay? So that's just me. No matter what meat I'm cooking, I like that, okay? All right, I'll show you guys in a few. All right, guys, this is my second set of water that I had added. All right, we're gonna take a look at it. I have been turning it occasionally, you know, just turning it. Like I said, guys, I like gravy in my curries. It's always been that way. We are going to test a piece of meat so that I know how good, if it's tender or if it needs more water, it needs to go down a little bit more, okay? So now we're going to add it into this bowl. Alright, let's see how this goes. Alright. It's a little bit, it has a little bit of resistance in it. I don't really like that. Other people do. They feel like this is, you know, good for them. I like it to go a little bit more, okay? I just like it a little bit tender, okay? So we're going to let it go for a little bit more and let it continue go down, okay? And I'll show you how I like my meat, and you know, to be, all right? So we're going to add this back in here. We're going to stir it up. Now, I like to fish out the, thyme because it's already done its thing. It did its job. It released all its aromatics and all this. See how easy this is, guys? You don't need this in your food or in your curry. People don't need to be munching on this and, you know, whatever. But do you see how easy this is? You tie a piece of cooking string to any aromatics, especially with stems, and you have to fish them out at the end of it. You know, it's very, very simple because it already released all its flavor, did all its job, did what it needs to do. So now we're going to get rid of it, all right? Now, I'm going to cover this up and I'm going to let it go for a little bit more, and I'll show you guys when it's done. All right, everyone, I added a little bit more water because I wanted to go down a little bit more and cook the meat. We're going to test the meat now. I haven't lifted this up. I've been lifting it up and stirring it because you always have to make a little zhuzh here and there to make sure it doesn't stick on the bottom, all right? So that's what we're doing. And now I'm going to take the lid off of this. I'm going to find another piece of meat, a meaty part of the meat, okay? I'm going to add it to my little bowl here. Okay, we're going to do another test again to make sure that this is how I like it, all right? Perfect, you see that? Less resistance, less everything. The meat is beautifully cooked, so this is what I want. Now I'm going to taste this for salt, all right? Always, always, always taste your food. Of course, this is very hot. Please be careful. We're going to give it a taste. All right. I don't need any more salt, okay? I don't need any more salt. But like I said, guys, I like to cook with gravy. If you guys like, you can bunjal this and let it go dry down. You know, like I said, either dal, rice, dal puri, whatever you guys like. I'm going to add some garnish, which is some scallions here, and stir that up. I'm going to stir that up very well so the scallion can steam and release its oniony flavor into the dish. I'm going to take my stove off, right? Because, like I said, I'm a gravy person, okay? My meat is fully cooked. I have all the flavors. Everything has released into this gravy. Everything tastes well. So I'm going to plate this up and I will show you. Okay? Alright guys, I plate this up. As you can see, it's still hot. It's still steaming. Alright, so this is my version of duck curry duck. You know, for me, it's just duck meat in curry sauce. Alright, let's just keep it real. Alright, now, I'm gonna try a piece of meat. This is super hot. Oh my god, this is super hot. See how easy that was to just fork into that? It's so simple, it's so easy. Before that, it was a little tougher. It had a little resistance, okay? Alright. Really good. Really delicious. Great flavor. The gravy is where your home is when it comes to flavor. Gravy is everything, guys. Okay? And this is why I always cook with gravy, because I believe that, you know, that's where all your ingredients is at. That's where all your flavors is at. You know? And the duck release all its flavor into that gravy. This is why I'm a gravy person, and no matter what curry I cook or no matter what I cook, okay? Stew, anything, I'm a gravy person. Guys, if you haven't like, share, subscribe, please do so. Hit the notification bell when you subscribe so you can get all my uploaded videos. Alright? This is an awesome, delicious duck curry. Alright? I will definitely see you guys in the next one. And I'm going to munch this down. Guys, you can have this with some dal puri. You can have this with some rice. A little bit of salad on the side. Cucumbers. A little bit of carrots. Amazing, amazing. It will taste really, really good, okay? So try this recipe. Let me know. Take a picture. Comment, like, share. Send it to me. I love it. I love it, alright? So I will definitely see you guys in the next one. Once again, those who is liking my videos on the Facebook, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, Sadness Flavors. I will love to have you guys there. You guys can see my videos every time I upload it, okay? Don't forget to hit the notification bell, all right? Please be safe. I know there's a lot going on out there. You know, it's 2021. And I know it's a lot going on, and I just want you guys to be safe. Take care of your family, cook for your family, cook a home-cooked meal. Guys, this is the way I cook. You can always omit, you can always add, you can always do whatever. Make it your cooking. Make it the way you cook, okay? This is the way I cook. This is the way I love things, and I'm sharing it with you guys, all right? So, now, have a wonderful day and stay safe once again and take care. All right? See you guys in the next video.